trying to test the cool awesomeness of this Daggerfall Unity. Ow! Hey, you're not allowed to not announce yourself, okay? I disagree with that. I think you should have screamed at me. Hello friends! Welcome back to Daggerfall Unity. A little bit of a different video today. The alpha version is now released. This is very loud, excuse me one second. The alpha version of Daggerfall Unity has now been released, and you can find the link down below. It's the same link as before, it's just they have a new updated version as of the 30th of July, and so that is the version I'm playing now. If you had the previous version, there's not a lot different. They didn't really add any big new things to it. It's just a couple more little tweaks here and there, bug fixes and stuff, and I think there might be a couple new options. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't get a chance to go over every single option in the previous version, but in this video I do want to do that, so it's a good thing that I'm on the most recent version. And I do recommend just getting the most recent version as well. You can play your old saves on it. All I did was just update my files for Daggerfall Unity and my save loaded just fine. Everything seems good. So, what we're gonna do today is do some testing, so it might not be like the most exciting episode ever, but I just want to look at what some of these options mean to figure out which ones I want to have in my playthrough, and it'll help you guys hopefully figure out which ones you want to have on. And then eventually I also want to look at some really popular mods and stuff like that for gameplay changes to maybe make Daggerfall more of an approachable gameplay style for people that really aren't used to this kind of game, because I think that the mods for Daggerfall Unity are really going to help in that regard. There's a lot of people that want to play Daggerfall, but it's just kind of too old and out of date for them, and so the fact that we can have a lot of cool mods now with Daggerfall Unity means that we can tweak the game to our liking. And some people love the original, good old classic Daggerfall feel and gameplay mechanics, and other people love it but want to tweak it maybe a little bit, just for sanity reasons or whatever, you know. The dungeon part of the game is the main thing that bugs people, and there are some ways to get around that, which we'll go over in another video. But for now, let's just dig into some of this stuff. The first things I think I'm gonna take a look at are not player nudity, but you can turn that off if you wish, which is nice. I want to try click to attack. I'm not really interested in like left-hand weapons or anything like that. That doesn't seem like it's gonna make too much of a difference. I want to try bows, draw and release, and crosshairs already on. I'm not sure what this means. Arrow counter was on by default. I do like that. Free scaling, stretched as required to fill entire viewpoint with no regard of aspect ratio. Not 100% sure what that means. I'm just gonna leave it off. Show the remaining time instead of the time from the start. Yeah, let's turn that on. That seems like it would be really useful to have on. Enhanced item list. This makes the inventory a bit 16 times bigger, I guess. So we can see more items at once in the inventory. Modern conversation style. Sure, let's try that as well. Helm and shield material display. Yeah, let's turn that on. No leet chai. I don't know what that means. Let's just turn it on. Geographical backgrounds. Contextual character backgrounds based on geographical locations. Sure. Alright. Enhancements. Most of this was on by default. The one thing I really wanted to mess around with in here was maybe this. Player torch is enabled by in-game light sources. No, actually that wasn't it. It was something in video. Oh, here, dungeon light shadows. I want to see what that looks like. I already have everything on pretty much max graphics. Retro rendering mode. 3D world rendered as low resolution while UI remains at set resolution. No, I think we're good there. All right, let's just try with this. Active sound font? Oh, right, this. Dungeon textures. Classic, climate, climate only, random only. I don't know what that means. I don't understand if it's like, does it mean if it's in a snowy area that the dungeon textures will change to be snowy? No idea. Let's try climate, I guess, and see if it does anything. different. This kind of thing is interesting. Disables waiting for repairs and makes them instantaneous. So if you don't know, in Daggerfall originally, if you go to repair an item at the blacksmith, you have to give the blacksmith the item for a number of days, like in-game days, and then come back to pick it up later, which can be very annoying. So I could definitely see people turning that on. There was another one about stuff. Oh, magic item repairs. Allow magic items to be repaired like mundane items. This is pretty interesting too. I honestly think this should have been in the game anyway. I remember complaining about it while I was playing. I think I'll turn that on. These things are on by default, so I should have already noticed them. Enhanced combat AI. Enemy infighting. I did notice this. AI characters will fight each other they aren't allied with. This is really cool. In the original Daggerfall, the enemies, if there was like a rat and an imp in the same room, they would just not care about each other and they would only attack the player. But with this enabled, it means that enemies of opposing factions or whatever, like an imp and a rat, will attack each other, which makes sense and is a lot more immersive. I like that a lot. That's a good change. Players and NPCs will vocalize when attacking or being hit. Also a really nice change, especially for immersion, because it's really weird when you hit somebody with a sword and they don't give a crap. They don't you know, react at all. So that's nice. Climbing system, climb walls in all directions and jump off to grab them. I'd be curious to see how this actually works, like in relation to the jump skill and the climb skill and stuff like that. Whether or not like it's easier to actually jump off and grab stuff or if it's just always the same. That's kind of going to be fun to mess around with. This is interesting too. Alternate random enemy selection creates random enemies in dungeons with more variability. I don't know how I feel about this because I kind of honestly like when the dungeon is themed as much as it can be. Like for example, in my previous video, that dungeon that I was in had lots of imps, had lots of mages, a couple sorcerers, and like a couple assassins or something like that. So it, like I knew what to expect the whole time and it actually made more sense. Whereas this sounds like it will make the dungeons more random in that you never know what kind of enemy you're going to get. So you could find like some rats, some sorcerers, some mages, some ogres, some Daedra, whatever, some slaughterfish hanging out. Although they're just always in the water. But you get my point. You get my point. I don't know. So that's just like, I guess whatever you prefer. I kind of like the dungeons themed with a couple different enemies. I feel like that adds to my immersion. But, you know, I don't know. This is interesting too. And I sort of want to try reducing the ambient light in the dungeon to make it spookier. I think that might be kind of fun. Also, that we're gonna leave that alone. Impart textures, no mods. We're gonna keep support for mod enabled because I am going to be trying some mods eventually. Okay, I think I enabled everything that I wanted to enable, and now we can go into the game and mess around and see what we notice right off the bat. So, there's also things like swap health and fatigue, which, if you haven't played Daggerfall before, if you're new to the game, you might really like this because it is confusing as the colors are opposite to what normal RPGs, like usually your health is red and etc. So it was confusing for me when I started playing, but now I am used to it, so I'm just going to leave it how it is because I don't want to confuse myself further. Alright, so I got to remember I did click to attack and I did the bow draw thing. I'm very excited for this. Let's load my game and hopefully nothing breaks. Seems good. All right. So my view distance should be a little bit farther. Oh, wow. Look at this inventory. Woo. Love it. That is super nice. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. I don't know why you would ever not have this on. This is just really good. Alright, so, but we need to, actually, we're gonna grab another quest. We don't have to get a quest to go into a dungeon, but, it helps. One of our clerics, a blue-cloaked boy named Audane Coppersmith, has disappeared. We're went on an archaeological dig. Will you help? Yes, that's good. Now then, Aldane Coppersmith went to the ruins of Ash House Farmstead close to the fortnight ago to conduct a dig. It's possible that all is well, but, well, I'll give you 30 days to go there. Find Aldane Coppersmith and come back. Zenithar walk with you. Novice, farewell. Okay. Ruins of the Ash House. Alright, we can do that. We can do it. V for world map. Find Ash Mouth. The ruins of the Ash... Oh, Ash House. Sorry, Ash House Farmstead. That's what I'm gonna do. So we'll go there. Hopefully it's a, dungeon. View distance looks good. Broken potsherds crunch underfoot. You stumble on a fallen headstone. Role-playing, everyone. Role-playing. Alright. Well, this place looks pretty cool. Oh, I'm in the water. Alright. Is that the dungeon? Oh, I found it. Ooh, this place looks so cool. I've never seen a dungeon like this. There are some really neat places, like castle-y dungeons, but this looks totally different to me. I've not seen this entrance before or anything. This is cool. Alright, so let's go in. Nope, nope. Clicky click. Okay. I can already tell that it's darker. And I don't have a light either. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, hi there. Hi there. I'm not sure how to do this. So like hold. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's kind of like sheathed and then I hold down. Okay, that is different. That is different. Can we just say that this is way spookier? Yeah, it is. Look at that lighting effect on the torch. It's so nice. Okay, whoa! Alright, I like this. I will definitely play the game like this. I'm a fan. Give me immersion any day. And give me more inventory slots, hell yes. So I didn't actually expect that I was going to do a whole dungeon in this episode, but we're going to just explore a little bit and try and notice some new things. But I did want to look at like the lighting and stuff like that, but this dungeon is super cool so far. And I entered like a rappel mode. And now I'm down a floor. I like this bow setting, I think. It just helps me to not have the bow in front of my face all the time, which is different. But otherwise it's not too much different. Let me try the click to attack thing that I have enabled with the dagger now. Okay. Oh, I like that way better. I like that. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. So, before, I don't know if you could tell, but before you have to hold down right click and then hit left click at the same time to actually attack. But now, all I need to do is just tap the right click on the mouse. That is, you know, it's more like modern games, really. It's not Daggerfall, but it's nice. Refreshing and easier. I could definitely see people really wanting to do that. And it also kind of makes more sense, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. If you have it set up like this, you might want to enable the auto-equipped weapons in your left hand, because then you would be using the left click to attack, which is, at least I assume that's how it would work. Because right now left clicks interact. Maybe that's not how it would work. Let's test that really quick. Is it here? Oh, wait. Here it is. It's right in the main. Draw a weapon on the left side of the screen. Okay, let me try enabling that. And then... Alright. Oh, I got hurt. So then if I... Okay, never mind. It's still right click. I thought it might swap the two, but it doesn't. I mean, you could definitely just change it if you want anyways. You could change it in the settings. So I guess just personal preference at this point then. Okay, good to know, good to know. I'm not sure why I got hurt there. I'm also wondering if this dungeon texture is new. I don't remember it. I know I changed a texture setting. Whoops. Didn't mean to punch that door with my dagger. Oh well. Oh, I hear you, skeleton bro. I'm a lefty now. I bet you weren't expecting that. I bet you weren't. Click to attack is going to make your Daggerfall Unity playthrough so much easier, you guys. It is. Because the one annoying thing about not being able to... I'm dead. The one annoying thing about the attacking in melee was that I couldn't move while attacking because I had to hold down the mouse button, which stopped me from moving so that I could move the mouse and do the like super cool Daggerfall attack. But this will really, really allow us to treat the game a sort of more of a modern attack style, which isn't, it's not bad. It's not good and it's not bad. It's just personal preference. It's definitely going to make combat easier, though. I'll tell you that right now. It is going to make combat easier. So if the combat is intimidating to you, then it's definitely a good thing for you. But I don't like the left-hand thing. I'm definitely going to put that back. For sure. Hello, Mr. Bat. It's a lot less, I don't want to say annoying, but it makes combat a lot less stressful as well. I just feel like I'm a little more coordinated and I have more control over my character, which is obviously important in an RPG, you know, or in any game. You need to have control over our characters. And I am dead. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'd like to try. Let's turn that off again, and let's do. What's this? Style of context icon for interaction mode. Let's try it let's try color. I don't know what that's gonna do, but we'll try it. This is really nice, come to think of it. This is another really good immersion option, isn't it? Because if you turn this on, it means that you'll only have the player-based torchlight if you actually have a lantern or a torch or something. That's super cool. At least I assume that's what it's gonna mean. Terrain distance. Shadow resolution. Let's turn the shadows up to very high and see what that looks like. I was gonna do, oh, the dungeon textures. Let's change that to, random? And let's also turn enemy selection, random enemy selection on, and then go into this dungeon again. I don't know if it's too late actually. I think it might. Oh yeah. Wait, is it different? I think it's different. Yeah. Mossy bricks. Gray floor. Brown floor. Brown bricks. Yeah, so it changes the texture pack or what have you. The textures in the dungeon. Changes them. So this does look like the original Daggerfall. So, and this is still that new one that I didn't recognize. Oh, look at down there. By the interact thing. I turned it to color, I think. So that's grab. This is steal, info, dialogue. Oh, wow. Come here, bat. Rah. Whoa, it's you again. Hi. Alright, let's do our... axe, I suppose. Probably will work better for... Let's see if I can kill him without dying. Probably not gonna have a very good chance of that. Oh, I forgot to... Oh god! My skirt! No! My magical skirt! Okay, everything's fine. Alright, that's what I want. I don't have a shield or anything, but... So, I'm already noticing the pathing of the enemies is a lot better. So I guess you could say that, you know, the click to attack thing is kind of a on the player's side thing, but then if you enable the enhanced AI for the enemies, it kind of balances it out. It just makes it a more modern experience, because the AI, especially indoors, they got confused quite a bit. I feel like he definitely would have got confused on that doorway in the past. In old Daggerfall, you know. Oh, I hit ya. I hit you, buddy. Monochrome, classic. Let's do large. But not the color one. I don't mind the color one, but I didn't think it fit very well. Maybe it'll be a little bit more interesting that way. Climate only. Because I thought that looked really nice, how it was. I want to check that out. So maybe we will load... Let's load this again and see if it puts it back to the texture that it was initially. It's a different one again. Okay, so it's randomizing it. I guess. I wonder if I can climb. Yeah. Nope. I'm not good enough. All right, let's load. Load this one. We're by. Okay, we're by the entrance here. So, I think. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go out again. I'm gonna go to the nearest town. Let's go to the Thirsty Barbarian Hostel. I'm entering the Thirsty Barbarian. I want to try talking to somebody, so let's make sure that we're in dialogue mode, which is this one. Go in here. Put our weapon away. We don't want to accidentally shoot anyone. Look at the light. The lighting is so nice. I really like it. What do you want? Okay, so how is this different? Oh. How do you do, Evelissa Yamwing? I'm trying to get to the Savage Huntsman. You have found the Savage Huntsman. You are in it. Location? Tell me about... Where am I? Does it just mean that this is the style, so you can easily see like what I'm saying and what she's saying? I think that's all it was. I think. I like it. I do. That's a good change for sure. Before it was just all the same, I believe, so it was hard to tell who was saying what. Cool. That is a change I will leave on. Oh wow, what a nice little courtyard of nothing. God, these buildings they're so confusing. The lighting is so nice. It's oh my god, it's beautiful. Holy butts. I love it. What is it? I don't know. What about this? Who are you? Uthictor Copperston? I need to find... Oh, how are you? I think they have one in Penbury Hamlet. Okay, great, thanks. Well, I am incredibly impressed by the lighting and the shadows. Very nice. Well, let's just go wander aimlessly out into the nothingness and see what happens. I don't think we'll find anything, but actually what we could do is, if we zoom in on this... Oh, we can't zoom in on that? I thought you could zoom in. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. The Beaveranoga. Where are we right now? I'm at here. Okay, we're there. So if we Where's the dungeon? Okay, if we just go... That's annoying. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. This looks cool. Woo! The tombs. White flowers litter the path, and low ghostly moan shivers nearby. Spooky. Spooky dooky. Here lies someone. Can we go in here? Oh my god. Oh, this one's gonna look really cool, I think. Alright, hang on. Pacified thief using streetwise skill. Huh? Okay, wait a second. What? There's an NPC. Hello? Can I talk to you? I see a thief. I would like to speak with you. I can't speak with him. Why is he using streetwise skill? Ow! I'm sorry! I didn't mean it! I swear. Okay, maybe I did, but you know. Alright, well, that's weird. And now they're fighting each other. Oh, congratulations, you killed a bat. Good for you. Why don't I have my weapon out? Oh, there it is, okay. Whoa. Oh, that's steel. I thought it was ebony. I was like, whoa, I can't carry anymore. All right, you can have all this stuff. I don't need that. Actually, I don't need, like, any of this. But I do want that. And an elven broadsword. Okay. Wow. 2 to 13, 5 to 10. Yeah, let's use that. And that's an upgrade. Cool. Okay. Now we've got a longer sword. There's a mod that I really want to try, which is I think it's called like Archaeologists mod, which revamps the dungeons pretty much and gives it a whole new kind of feel. So I do want to do a video covering that, and I think if I do play the game, I might install some cool mods like that. I mean, if I do a full playthrough on Unity, I might try some cool mods with it. In the comments, if anyone knows, could you explain why that thief was using streetwise skill and why he was not hostile to me? That is very confusing. Also, this guy's not hostile. Oh yeah, no, he is. Okay. Ow. What is happening? Why are these people so weird? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure there's like some changes you can make to the ini file, but I didn't do any of that, and I'm not sure if that's enabled by default now in the alpha version. I'll have to look into that, but if anybody knows in the let me know in the comments, okay? Because I'm gonna have to, after this video, I will definitely look into it because I wanna see what that's all about. Let's try resting. There are enemies nearby. I feel like the ebony dagger is just better. I don't know. Is it because this is a long blade and it might be a long blade, actually. Can I tell what it is? It just says broadsword. I think it is. So let's use this, because I think I have short blade. Come here, you. Ah! Okay, well, that was good. That's good. Let's go back here. Okay, so let's go to a shop. Let's see if there's anything different with the shops. I don't think I visited one yet. Directly south. Hello. Talk. Well met, stranger. Oh, the music is so nice. It's definitely different, right? I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure it is. All right. Would you like to buy any of my crap that I have? You would? Well, and thank you. There you go. Sell. Yes. Thank you, sir. What have you got? Some ivory? Yeah, it's definitely new. It's definitely different music. Yes, indeed. This is private property. No. I am really loving the shadows on Max. What is that? Is that a pile of fur? Is that a giant wig? Alright, thanks, dude. What else we got? Something over here. A Superior Bookstore. I think I actually do have a couple books. Let's loiter for 2 hours. If you loiter for more than 3 hours, you get arrested. Oh, I love it. Oh my god. The lighting is so nice. It makes such a huge difference. Hi. I thought I had a book. Yeah. You want that? Thanks, bro. I'm not sure if it's worth buying any books, but I do know that you can make a bunch of money if you break into the bookstore and steal all the books and sell them back. I've done that 1 or 2 times in my day. Let's see. Can you tell me about Emperor's Mail? Thank you. Thank you for marking it on my map. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Right up there. Okay, so northeast. Let's go that way. Oh, I should buy a horse. Not. It doesn't really matter though. Oh, but maybe it's different. Maybe the sound is less obnoxious. We gotta try that, cause the horse cloppity clop sound is pretty annoying in the original game. 2 armors right next to each other. Okay. Info mode. The Emperor's Mail. This is the one I want. Hello there, sir. Sell. Sell. Nice. Yes, I would like to sell that. And then we'll see what he's got. Probably nothing that I need because... How much do you want for that? $3.90? Eh, I'll find another one. Iron Claymore. I mean, it's kind of scaled with our level, and we're kind of poop level right now, so... It's probably not going to be anything we need. But I did get to sell everything, so that's nice. Now let's ask about a general store. Thank you. Thank you for putting it on my map. I only had to ask twice. It's directly south. Ooh, making myself dizzy. Don't try this at home, friends. Playing Daggerfall is a dangerous thing, you know. Alright. What do we got? The odd gemstones. Does that mark it on my map? Oh, it does. Cool. There's a lot of shops around here. This is the Champion Metalsmith. This is Feather and Fawn. Oh, look at the adorable little general store. It's so cute. First class all the way. Hello, sir. How are you? I would like to sell. Actually, I would like to try this. Did I turn on the instant repair thing? I think I did. Hope I did. Let me try repairing this. One day. Oh. Alright, well maybe I didn't. Sell? You want these casual pants? Cool, thanks. I would like to buy a horse. Thank you very much. And also a small cart. And maybe I would like... Oh, actually, yeah, I want a torch and a lantern because I want to test out the torch thing. Steel staff. Okay, that's gonna cost a lot of Mune, but it's all gonna be worth. What happened to my shirt? Oh, I unequipped it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. All right, let's buy all that. Good, thanks. Equip that again. And now we've got a horse and a small cart. So in our wagon, we can then put stuff in there, which is nice. Can I equip this lantern? I light the lantern. Okay. All right. Now what we got to do is I need to lantern test. Gonna exit the game. The item-based player torch. And I'm gonna crank down the ambient light even more. Maybe I'm gonna crank down the nighttime light as well. Why not? It'll make it extra spoopy at night. And I'm also gonna turn on instant repair services so we can test that out. Okay. Play. Load game. Alright. Here we go. I don't have time for your type. How can I help you, stranger? Where's the innkeeper? You! Give me a room for 3 nights. Yes, thank you. Alright, let's rest for a while. I guess we'll have to loiter for 3 more hours until it's dark. There we go. That sounds like nighttime. Okay, so we don't really have any... Oh, it's so nice. I love it. We don't have any aura of light around us right now. It's very, very dark. In fact, it looks way darker for you guys on my screen, too, than it does in my game. Hopefully it's not actually the case. So, now, if I go into my inventory and equip the lantern, then we get a light! Yes! And I don't think it... I can still have my weapons equipped and everything. Okay, what if we do a torch? Is it the same? Okay, that turns it off, and then... Can I have the torch? Okay, so it doesn't actually mean that I have to hold the torch. I guess I have, like, a brace on my back where I'm carrying the torch or something. I don't know. Very cool. How lovely. Do we have a quest right now? We could go back to that dungeon. Oh, I also want to do horse. Let's check this. Here's the horse. I think it's the same. Maybe he I think he's neighing less, though. Possibly. Which is good. But maybe I'm wrong about that. I can't really remember. I just remember that he neighed all the time and it was very annoying. Alright. So let's get that quest again. Might be a different one now. She demands the blood of a foul villain who has profaned her name. Help us. Yes. Okay. The ruins of Wicksmith Court to the west. 23 days. Thanks. That's a lot of time, bro. Appreciate it. That's a lot of time. Alright. Wick. Ruins of Wick. Did I not spell it right? Probably not. What is it? Ruins of Wicksmith. Huh. I thought it should pop up. It's because I didn't have dungeons checked? Interesting. I was sure it worked that way, but maybe not. Ruins of... It's the only ruins of. Alright, let's go there recklessly in the dark. It's right. Oh! Ooh. You notice a rank odor, a ghostly wail shatters the silence. Hello, bird, are you real? Caw! Caw! This is cool. Where's the dungeon? Is it that? Spoopy. Spoopaloopy. It's not that. Okay. I'm getting all wet. Gross. Alright, well, it must be around here. There it is. Found it. Okay. Ah! I found a mummy! Okay. It's dark in here. Hold on, Mr. Mummy. Hold on. I was trying to test something, you know. I light my lantern. There we go. Now I can see. Alright. Woo! Oh, look at his shadows. Looks so nice. You look so fancy, Mr. Mummy. Wow, he was a rich mummy. Oh, this is so... Okay. You remember last time when I said sometimes you get lucky and you find the guy you need immediately? Well, that just happened. Alrighty then. Guess we'll sell all that stuff. Alright, I mean, he was just literally right here. Hey guys, it's a party. I think the player-based lantern is making these really badass shadows. Am I wrong? Or maybe it's just because I turned the shadows up, but whatever it is, it looks amazing. And I really like it. It's like not a classic Daggerfall look, but it looks really cool with the 2D models. For some reason, I like it. That's a pile of poop. Who did that? That's very rude, whoever did that. Clean up after yourself, Mr. Bat. Is that your guano? Isn't guano white? I don't know. I pretend to know what I'm talking about, but I really have no clue. Wow, I am all of a sudden a badass. How did that happen? Don't know when that happened. Unless that was just like a lower level skeleton. By the way, I know I can leave now, but I'm trying to test. I'm trying to test the cool awesomeness of this Daggerfall Unity. Ow! Hey, you're not allowed to not announce yourself, okay? I disagree with that. I think you should have screamed at me. Alright, lovely. Steel Wakasashi. Hello? Hello, Mr. Mummy. How goes it? Wow, these mummies have a lot of money. Mummy money! Say that 5 times fast. Mummy money, mummy money, 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 mummy. Mummy money, money, mummy. It's hard. That's hard. Alright, let's go. This is a super cool dungeon though to do for a test. I like it. I haven't been here apparently. Oh! Hello, Mr. Rat. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, so if I turn my player-based torch off, it's so dark and spooky. And then we could sneak. Actually, I think there's crouching and sneaking. They're different things. Sneak is left alt. Okay. So you can... Oh god, that was weird. You can sneak while you're not crouched, I believe. Seems like I go slower, yep. The one question I have is, I wonder if the player-based light actually ruins your stealth or not? That's a good question to have, I suppose. Oops. Alright, the way out is apparently right in front of me, but I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Haha. Okay. I am definitely going to play with all of these settings I have on. I love them. And that was the quickest dungeon we've ever done. We don't need to access the wagon. We'll just leave. Well, great. I guess we'll end the episode in this spookalicious ruin. This is a really cool looking ruin. I hope this video has helped somebody out there decide what settings they want to use. Definitely helped me. I know what I want to use now and what I don't want to use. The next video, I think I'm going to try looking at some mods, if possible. I don't even know if it's a good idea to mod the game at this point, but even so, I don't care if it breaks my game. I just want to do some testing if possible. So if there's a really good like immersive mod or a gameplay mod that's like really important to maybe making the game a little bit easier while not, you know, completely changing it, those are the ones that I want to know about, like similar to the archaeology mod, or just anything that tweaks a little bit that might be nice to check out. Let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions. And apart from that, if there's anything else in Daggerfall Unity you'd like me to take a look at on this save or in a new save or whatever, I will definitely be happy to do so. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!